Hey guys.
Hey.
I'm Alicia.
And I'm Meredith.
And this is It's About the Pasta, a Vanderpump Rules podcast, season 2, episode 9.
Heck
and
yes.
We have clearer sound because
don't say we.
I have clearer sound because we figured out how to use our microphones.
Don't say our. We troubleshooted an Alicia problem, which we didn't know fully was happening.
No.
It's okay.
I just did what you told me.
Listen, honestly, I feel like we're killing it. Think about how quarantine started.
Yeah. With our phone call.
With our phones. I feel like we're doing so much better.
No, it's definitely better than it was. Okay, guys, we are on the Geek Nerdery Podcast Network, now on Amazon Music. So listen to us on your Echoes and stuff. I don't know what other Amazon.
Oh my God, I can imagine us coming out of an Echo Dot. Yeah, that picture was on my Instagram recently as a archive.
Oh my God, you should have sent it to me. I don't think I have that. You guys at work one time, so Meredith and I when we worked together, we would do these taste tests, and we would put our names.
So fun.
Kraft Heinz taste tests. And we would put our names into every time we did a taste test. We would
I totally forgot to tell you this. I am so sorry. Go with your story and then I'll tell you it.
Okay.
I have something so funny to tell you.
Every time you did a taste test, you were allowed to put your name. You got a ticket and you put your name into this raffle. And at the end of every month or so, they would pick a name and you'd win a prize. And my name got picked and I won an Amazon Echo Dot. And I was like, oh my God.
Funny.
And
it was so funny because we were literally just there for the taste test. We just wanted the food.
The snack was prize enough, but thank you, Kraft Heinz.
Yeah.
Hello, Janine, if you're listening.
This is what I wanted to tell you. So I work in food service media. There is a Janine. Obviously, I don't know Janine's last name, but a Janine from Kraft Heinz who is on one of my lead reports for a client.
Guys, Janine was the girl in the white lab coat and hairnet that fed us our snacks every time we went.
It was the greatest experience. It was everything from Mio's to coffee to
we got like a Lunchable type one time.
Yep, the P3 snack packs.
Yeah. We had different salamis.
Yeah.
We never got mac and cheese. Do you remember
I know, that's what we went there for. We did get a box of mac and cheese when we signed up.
We did.
No, remember the one where we they had the cream cheese type packets and it was jalapeno.
So garlic and herb or whatever. And what you did was you put it on a cracker. It was almost remember those fake cheese things we used to have?
And it had that little stick because the stick was part of the questionnaire.
God. But it was a healthy version. It was so good. I haven't seen these in stores. So Kraft Heinz, what's
Never
up?
In my life.
We gave great reviews. Anyway, is this a Kraft Heinz podcast? I don't even know.
I mean, what if we had a taste testing podcast?
Catch us on our next podcast where Meredith and I just eat food and give you our thoughts.
It's about the pasta, minutes. A taste test podcast.
Actual pasta.
I'm ready.
So, hello, we're back. Please rate, subscribe, and review. I think I said this on the last one, but I want to try and get a certain amount of reviews and rates. Oh my God, it's me and my Echo Dot. Kraft Heinz. Okay. So right now we have 36 ratings. I would like to bring that to 40 before season 2 ends. I think that all you got to do is press the 5 stars. It's not even, you just press it.
Just hit literally the star on the most right. That'll give 5 stars and you're good.
And then I think I don't know how many reviews we have, but I want 3 during season 2. I think that's my goal.
Okay. So
I should really write this down. Just please.
Listen, we're talking to you. Go give us a review and or a rating. Just get on out there, do it while you're listening to this episode.
Subscribe. And while you're at it, just download this episode because it really does help.
They already probably downloaded it.
What if you do that
just
thing
subscribe
that I sometimes
so we all download.
So they download automatically. Great.
Yeah.
Join our Facebook group. It is the same name as the podcast. Warning, there may be some spoilers as to what's happening now. So if you're really trying to do this spoiler free with us, do join the Facebook group after.
Yeah.
You watch all the seasons.
Once you finish season 7, you should be good.
Yeah, because season 8 was trash. So
I
said it, Bravo. I said it. Follow our Instagram at Vanderpasta. Peter sometimes likes our photos. So
just a nice update of hey, a new episode came out today. Go listen.
And Peter might be also liking our photo. So if you want to be like Peter, do it. And then join our Patreon.
Yeah.
This is the best. The Patreon cracks me up because only Jackie's a part of it.
Our girl Jackie.
It's the best part. Like if you really want, it's like some stuff's even better than the actual episode.
100%.
Get on the Patreon.
If you want to get to know us better, come join us for our pre-show. If you want some spoilers, come join us for our post-show. A lot of good stuff going on.
We're so much fun. So there's 3 different tiers you can join on our Patreon. For $1 a month, you get our pre-show. And like Meredith said, you get to know us better a little bit. And you'll get access to all these episodes early. So we've come to the conclusion that you're about 2 months behind us. So like happy Thanksgiving, I guess.
No, we're post-Thanksgiving. We're
post-Thanksgiving. I hope your clothes all still
2
fit.
episodes.
I hope
you're
experienced
maybe
yet.
It's snowing outside by now.
No,
you're thinking about last minute Christmas presents, but you could have bought them on Amazon.
Black Friday already happened.
Today. Yeah.
Oh, happy Prime Day in real life, but in your life, happy post Thanksgiving.
I should have bought that on Prime Day.
Yeah, your realization day. Sorry. So for $1 a month, you could be all caught up. Just think about it. For $2 a month, you'll get everything we just mentioned. Plus, you'll get access to our after show, which is where we do spoilers. So any thoughts we had, any Vanderpump news. Because let me tell you, watching these episodes, all I think about is what's going to go down. On the after show. I
have a lot of thoughts today.
We just go nuts. I also do a book report. It's very weird, but it's very fun.
It's so fun because I don't even know what she's going to talk about. So I'm right there with you guys.
No one knows. And we'll say your name on the podcast, which we already did. It's our girl, Jackie.
We'll give her shout outs all day long.
Hey, Jackie. But Jackie's even better because she's part of our 3rd tier, which is $5 a month. So Jackie also gets the ability to ask us any questions that she has for us. Vanderpump related, not Vanderpump related. We talk about tattoos and traveling and food probably and Vanderpump. It's a lot of fun.
Yes, so fun.
And we'll pick a patron of the episode, which is Jackie. Hello,
Jackie.
Hey, Jackie. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm mixing it up. Meredith's not because I think I do better with alcohol.
I drank plenty for the Bachelorette premiere, and
I don't watch.
Just that. Need a minute.
I straight up don't watch that. Was it good?
No.
Okay.
It's dumb. I'm not a Claire fan, and they're not really 100% acknowledging that Tasha's coming. So
did you know I had a cousin that was on The Bachelorette way back in the day?
Shut up.
Way old, cousin by marriage. So
but
he's not actually related to me.
Before he got married.
My cousin?
Yeah, you said it was a cousin by marriage. So
no. His son or his grandpa married my aunt, one of my great aunts.
Oh,
so he's a 3rd or 4th. It's generational. We've met once at a wedding. I think it's his grandpa is my Uncle Tony, and Uncle Tony married into my family by marrying my great aunt.
Okay.
So it's very generational. But we did know him. If you guys know Mikey Tenorelli, he was a douchebag from what I hear.
Okay.
A lot of Lululemons. He was on Desiree's season, and he got eliminated.
I didn't watch that one, but don't hate on the Lululemon. Back off.
But he was that dick that's I only wear Lululemon. And you were like, okay.
You would hate my friend Joseph. I can't wait for you to meet him.
Hey, Joseph, I don't hate you yet. Does he listen?
No.
I already hate him. So
Mr. Lululemon does not listen to our Vanderpump Rules podcast.
Neither does Mikey Tenorelli. So shout out to him.
So we're all good.
Great. So let's get into this episode.
Yeah.
Previously on Vanderpump Rules, Stassi and Scheana became friends. And Sheena's coming along to Cabo for Stassi's birthday. Ariana's working at SUR with Tom Sandoval, which causes a bunch of rumors about them hooking up. Katie lets us all know, though, when she's drunk, that Ariana and Tom did hook up, and Jackson and Kristen hooked up. Both rumors are denied by all parties. Ariana especially has to deny her rumor 1,000 times, and she's super over all the drama. And Stassi, to get to the bottom of the Jackson-Kristen rumor, texted Jax as Kristen, but Jax passed the test. So the rumors should be dead. Ha! Let's get into it. I love this episode.
Let's see if they're dead. Me too.
Cracks me up.
Because I remember watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills at this time.
Oh my God. I just watched. It's the Austrian guy.
Yeah.
The only person who is stupid is you. That's my guy. I forgot his name already. Joyce's husband.
Michael.
Anyway,
I think it's Michael.
You're right. So we open up at SUR. Stassi, Katie, Peter, and Jax are all sitting around the table. We talk about how Katie and Stassi's first time hanging out, they came to SUR, had a tuna sandwich, and planned Peter's birthday party because they both dated him.
I loved it. They didn't know ahead of that day, though, either.
Peter's like
embarrassed. He's like,
man.
Oh no! Like,
I know, he's so embarrassed. He can't believe he dated these psychos.
No, I think he's like, so awkward that my exes became best friends.
And but you know what? They both still like Peter.
True.
So Peter's the best. Okay, so Tom and Ariana join us together, which Stassi thinks is super weird, but they totally could have met up in the parking lot. Whatever.
Yeah.
And then Lisa's here, and she lets the gang know that she's having a dinner party. It's very important. Goes well. Tom and Jax are in charge of getting the flowers. Tom's like, fine, but Jax is spreading rumors. So
it's awkward, but we'll get the flowers.
Happy. We're not happy about it. Stassi and Katie are going to be working the table. Jax, Ariana, and Tom are going to be working the bar.
Which is
Peter,
a lot of people.
That's a lot of bartenders. Like Lisa's friends, yes. Yeah, Lisa's friends drink, but you don't need 3 bartenders.
Yeah.
Maybe like they knew Jax. They could have just gotten rid of Jax because let's be honest, he's the worst bartender out of
I know, but I think Jax brought good enough conversation and like a vibe that she wants him, but maybe he doesn't actually bring the work.
It's probably because she needs Jax to flirt with her friends.
Yes. And
then Tom and Ariana will actually do the work.
Yeah, to actually make some drinks.
And Peter has to make sure that the restaurant runs smoothly. Peter's not in the drama, but he's got to take care of everything else.
He's got the other side of the drama.
Ariana's not happy to be working with Jax because he sucks.
Yeah.
And Lisa gives a warning that her friends are probably going to be pains, but everyone's got to deal with it. And Katie goes, is it just dinner? And Lisa looks there and goes, no, it's a sleepover. And
I love that. I loved that.
I don't know why I thought that was so funny, but Katie's just like in the background. Is it just dinner? And Lisa's like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Okay, so now we go to the back of SUR. Katie and Stassi discuss how they're the A-team because these are Lisa's best people and Jax.
Yes.
To flirt.
I mean, it's kind of true.
Flirt. Yeah.
And I mean, Stassi's like back on the ups and ups. Think about it. She used to be in such a bad view in Lisa's mind, and now she's working the parties again.
Yeah. You know why Lisa probably is letting Jax come? It's probably because all those SUR reviews from the last episode, Jax got a lot of good ones just because he's hot. And Lisa's friends are thirsty, the boys and the girls. So
they need some eye candy. And I mean, I like Tom Sandoval, but he's not eye candy like Peter and Jax.
He was kind of hot though when he took off his shirt last episode. Whatever. Okay. Anyway, so in SUR, Jax walks up to Tom like nothing happened. Hey man, what's up?
What's going on?
What's going up. And Tom's so super annoyed. So he talks to Jax about how he's spreading rumors. And the main rumor is that Tom and Ariana hooked up at Coachella and were grinding on each other and made out behind a porta potty.
Yeah.
Ew.
Well,
weirdly specific.
I was about to say, it's so detailed. And Jax does mention, like, I would not say all of that. Which, he's like, this is playing the telephone game, which I have believe him. There's no way Jax told this detailed of a lie.
I love that Jax. Wait, so Tom's like, you said that we were grinding each other and we made out behind a porta potty. And Jax goes, I didn't say a porta potty. Like, doesn't even deny the rumors. Like, no, wait.
Like, porta potty definitely wasn't mine.
No. I said a lot of other stuff, but not that. And then Jax is like, oh, but if this is coming from Katie, it's obviously not true because Katie's just drunk and angry and makes shit up.
Listen, he is doing a good job of deflecting a little bit because the Katie part isn't wrong. Like, Katie said a lot of shit recently. Like, tag it all to that night. Yeah,
and Jack said that Stassi and Katie don't really like him right now, so they're going to do anything to make him look bad.
Yes.
Which I guess is spreading this rumor about Tom and Ariana grinding and making out behind a porta potty. There are worse things.
There are.
God,
and it's
Tom.
called being in a relationship with Kristen.
Oh, don't we know it. So we go back to the back of Sir. And Katie is like, thank God that Kristen isn't hung up on this Ariana and Tom rumor that I spread. Like, oh.
Yes.
Little does she know. But Stassi does say that Jax told them both, and now he's acting like he never said anything, and he should own up to it.
That is true.
And Jax also says he was drunk and doesn't know what he said. So who said what? Was it a porta potty? Was the whole rumor made up? Telephone?
Or did Jax not say a goddamn thing?
Was it not at Coachella?
Who started it? Is any of it true?
We don't even know. So we go back into Sir. Tom's trying to make this drink for this lady. I just want to point out, this is a nice little customer.
Yes, but poor girl is just standing there.
I know. Tom's trying to make this drink, and Jax is basically like, oh, why is this happening? Why are people spreading rumors about me? And Tom's like, oh my God, I'm the one. I never
They're not spreading rumors about you. The only thing they're spreading is that you're the one who was spreading the rumors. They're spreading a rumor about you spreading rumors.
So Tom tries to shut it down, and he's like, I've never done anything with Ariana. And Jax is like, whatever. It's like, it's your business. But I'm like, it's not my business. Whatever you want to think about. And Tom's like, I just told you there is no business. These two.
Nothing's happening. Clearing it up. And they're just like, they're looking at each other, of course. And this lady's just like standing at the bar, like looking back and forth. Like, what am I?
So thirsty. She already paid. She just can't even get her drink.
I know.
Okay, so back in the back of Sir, Kristen joins the girls. She's about to throw up.
Oh, no. She found Tom's phone.
Oh,
and,
man.
I mean, Tom called Ariana. Ariana didn't answer.
It was a 1 minute conversation. That's how she knows.
Yes. And then Ariana called Tom back, and they talked on the phone for like 15 minutes. What the hell? Why would they talk on the phone? Why do they need to talk on the phone?
15 minutes, and she called him at 4:33. It's unclear if it's AM or PM.
I know. I couldn't decide. I kind of think it's AM.
Okay, I thought maybe AM, but my first thought was they probably left work. Tom maybe called to see if Ariana got home okay. And then Ariana called back, and she was probably like, oh, my God, tonight was crazy, right? That's what this could be. It could be like 15 minutes is not that long.
Even if it's at 4:33 p.m., it's like, hey, are you working tonight? Yeah, I think, like, Lisa wanted us to work that party. Like,
do we need to get ice? Like, what's happening?
Do we need to get ice?
Do we need to get ice?
Do you know what this party's going to be like? I haven't ever worked a party at Sir before. What's that like? Yeah.
Hey, I actually, like, do you know if there's an extra shirt at Sir? Mine's dirty. Yeah. I don't know what you talk about, but like,
but 15 minutes really isn't that long.
This podcast is like 5 hours. So
yeah, if it was a 45-minute conversation, I'd be like, oh shit, they were planning. 15 minutes is like,
you could talk about
what are you doing tonight? Yeah.
Yeah. That's half a SpongeBob episode, okay? It's not that long.
Stop it.
So Tom and Ariana have both told Kristen that the rumors are not true. But Kristen keeps going through Tom's phone while he sleeps. And this call log, it shouldn't be there. These calls shouldn't be there. So she knows.
And every time she looks through the phone, she finds something. So
she's going to walk into Sir and she's going to ask Tom for his phone. Because if the call isn't there, then he looks guilty. Which I'm like,
that is true. Well, that's true. If he deleted the phone call, that's sketchy. Now, the fact that the phone call just exists is not sketchy.
No. Katie makes a good point, though. She's like, okay, so what are you going to do? Like, either way, what's your plan of action?
What do you want out of this?
And Kristen's like, I don't fucking know. And Kristen, or both Katie and Stassi are like, well, then don't do any. Like, just wait until you figure out, are you going to break up with him? Are you going to confront him? Are you going to, like, throw a drink in his face? You have no plan.
What are you going to do if this is true or if you see X? Like, what's your plan?
If you're a true bitch, you know you have to go in with your plan and
you cannot
backup
stutter.
Plans.
Yes, you got to be ready to fire things at him.
So we know Kristen and Tom are a mess. And it's mainly because Tom cheated on Kristen with that girl in Vegas.
Yes.
But Katie, and I agree with Katie, says that if you have to check phone logs every couple of days, then your relationship is broken and there's really no sense in confirming anything because you just might as well break up.
No proof will fix this because you already have a lack of trust. So it doesn't really matter if they are or aren't doing anything. Because even if they aren't doing anything, you're still checking the phone and making things crazy.
Oh, okay. So let's go even a more childish conversation. Are you ready? So now Katie goes into Sir.
Yes.
And she approaches Tom and Jax at the bar. And she's like, this has been a really interesting day. And Tom's basically like, okay, let's get the rumor out. You said I hooked up with Tom and Ariana. You said Jax told you that. Like, what's happening? And Jax looks at her and he's like, I never said anything, Katie. And she's like, yeah, you did. So now it's he said, she said. They argue a little bit. Jax is basically like, why do you wait until now to bring it up? And then turns to Tom and goes, that's a good point. That's a good
You can't say your own shit's a good point. I loved when he did that. He was like, why didn't you wait? Or why'd you wait until now? Isn't that a great point?
That's a good point. That's me. I'm telling the truth.
I'm making a good point.
Did you get that? And Tom literally is just standing there just like.
He's like, why?
Yes.
Katie, okay. What? Why? Yeah. Why haven't you said anything? But the best part is meanwhile this is all happening, Scheana and Ariana are watching from afar just laughing, loving this conversation. I would love
talking
to be
out of his ass. Just talking. Doesn't know what to say. That's a good point. It's also a good point.
It looks cloudy. That's a good point.
Do you think anything happened with Tom and Ariana? I don't know personally, but I think Jax definitely said something to get this ball rolling. There's no way this man
Jax
didn't say
100% said something. We saw him say something to Stassi. So he's
That's a good point.
That's a good point. He's perpetuating this rumor for sure. I don't think he was there and saw anything.
Mm-hmm.
I think he probably heard from Sandoval that Sandoval hung out with Ariana, and Jax in his mind is like, oh,
he probably
hung out.
He probably heard from other Katie who also heard about the Jackson Kristen thing. Because other Katie's the one that seems to know. So where's Katie?
Everything and nothing at the same time.
But then, okay, so now Katie makes a good point. And she says, Jax is really good at lying. Jax is really good at lying because last summer he lied to everyone and he made everyone believe him even though he's wrong.
Yep.
And he still plays the victim.
Yep. He keeps saying, he's like yelling about the rumor being pinned on him and it's ridiculous. And I love how Katie just kind of like puts her arms in the air and is like, I'm just tired of looking like an asshole, and walks away.
Yeah. He's like, you look like an asshole a lot, Katie. And that's how we're like, fine, goodbye. Jax is a victim. Katie's a drunk. Scheana and Ariana are the friends that I want right now.
Or on the outside.
Those are my only friends. So Tom is basically like, I need a second. Jax, cover for me. I'm going to go. Peter, though, is like looking for people because he's like, it's like the best scene is Tom's walking out and the camera pans to Peter and Peter goes, where is everyone?
Nobody's doing their job. Shocker.
I don't know. So Tom goes to the back. It looks like the garden lounge area that's new, all the way in the back. And he's having a drink. It looks just like a Pepsi, just chilling. Yeah. He's watching something on his...
having a break.
Yeah, he's watching something on his phone. We've all been there. And Kristen comes back, and Tom sees her, and he's like, hey, babe, I was just watching this video. Like
watch.
Check it out. And she's like, can I see? And he's like, yeah, I was just watching the video. And she clearly is not watching a video because she starts scrolling.
Yep.
And he goes to
that call log.
Tom is still just like, yeah, the video. And I'm like,
she even switched the phone from like landscape to portrait. I'm like, she's not watching the video, but it shows you how naive he is in, I think, a good way. I don't think
nothing happened. There's nothing he's hiding.
Yes, he's not hiding a phone call that he had with Ariana because there's nothing sketchy about that. That's how he looks at this. But of course, Kristen cares. Excuse me, what's this phone call with you and Ariana?
And Tom literally is so taken aback because he was watching a video and he's like, what? And she's like, why'd you call Ariana? What's happening? And he was not ready. I don't know.
I don't know why I called her.
I don't remember. We called because we talk about work. Maybe that was the day she had to call in sick. I don't remember. So Kristen tells him that she looked at the phone records and Tom looks at her and is like, hey, is there alcohol in that drink you're drinking? And she's like, obviously. And Tom's like, okay, we're dealing with drunk Kristen. Got it. Yeah. Okay. So then Kristen goes on about how she believes Tom and she let all the rumor drama stuff go.
Yeah, but she doesn't care about it.
Yeah. But this phone log, she saw this phone call with Ariana for 15 fucking minutes. And then Tom's like, 15 minutes? And she looks at it and she's like, 13 minutes, but it's a big deal because it was a phone call.
I love how he's like 15 minutes. He's probably like in his mind thinking, oh, I didn't how could I even talk to her for 15 minutes?
Which time did I call her for 15 minutes?
Sorry,
usually it's a 1 minute.
Minutes.
Right in his face with the phone.
That's a good point.
It's a good point. 13 minutes. So Tom is so irritated because there's literally nothing to hide. And Kristen is just like pulling things out. Like anything she can, she's going to make drama about it. Mm-hmm. A random worker must hear the commotion, peeks her little head from the side, is so scared she runs away almost immediately. This poor girl. Was this other Katie? I don't know.
Maybe.
But Kristen, basically, she's done. She's like, whatever, Tom, I'm fucking done, and like gets up and leaves. And Tom says that he's done because he didn't do anything wrong. And she can believe him or not.
Yeah. Be my girlfriend or don't.
Boom.
We want you
commercial.
Don't be his girlfriend.
Don't do it. It's a lot of work.
This is clearly, we're over this, and you guys should be too.
This is the worst. So we get a break. And we get to enjoy ourselves at a recording studio that looks like a suburban house. Because
I was confused whenever we first showed up. I was like, where the fuck are we?
I thought we were at Scheana's mom's house for a second. And then we walk in, it's a recording studio with Ethan, the music producer. We got rid of Russell. Creepy. Thank God.
Yes.
There's a bed that Scheana sits on because this dude must, out of his parents' house, produce music. Ethan, what are you doing now, honey?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
So Scheana is laying down new tracks for her new single. Her escape is like music, and so this is like really important. She learned to rap for this song.
Yep. This is going to be a hit.
Come on and touch my body. Well, I don't even know what it is.
Because you're good as gold.
This is my favorite Scheana song. No one understands.
We're just going to give a slight spoiler here. This is a jam.
This is the best. This is
a
Scheana's
jam.
Peak music career. Because we're good as gold. This is my favorite. She's wearing those wedge gym shoes that were super big at the time that I hated. You could find them at Nordstrom.
She was like tapping her foot like she like really had the beat down.
Come on and rock my body. Let's dun dun dun. I don't even know the words, but it's so fun. I swear to God, on my birthday every year, I'm going to wake up to this song because that's how
I legit listened to it on my birthday this year because it was my golden birthday.
I don't even remember her other songs. I can't remember Gay Pride Parade song. I can't because Good as Gold is that good as gold that I forget it.
It really should be a Olympics song.
It's
Who's ready for Beer Olympics? The theme's going to be Good as Gold.
When you win the gold medal, that just because
instead of playing the national anthem, every time somebody wins a gold medal, they should play this song.
That song. It's universal. This could unite the nations.
Wow. This could stop wars.
Scheana, what's up? I love this. This is the best. But this song is going to be huge. Scheana knows it already, and it is because Meredith and I love it. But also, it's so catchy. It's so commercial. We're going to get it.
It's like Kesha. She's going for the Kesha mode now.
Oh, yeah, we're Kesha. Creepy music producer Russell cannot compare to what Ethan in his bedroom fucking did because this is it.
Yeah, she was going for the Britney vibe earlier, but now it's Kesha. We're down a different path, and this year's going to be her year.
Scheana really nails Kesha in the sense of this weird, trashy, can't she sing? But I love it. I love it. Okay, so Scheana, I love it. I can't wait to hear the song again. It's amazing. Okay. Yes. Now we go to Sir. Lisa's asking Antonio, the chef, what the special is. It's tomato basil and mahi-mahi. I hope it's mahi-mahi tacos. I love a good fish taco.
I doubt that.
Lisa is throwing this dinner to smooth out a situation with her friends, which Meredith and I know about. And if you really want to get into it, you can listen to our post show because that's where we'll discuss all the Beverly Hills drama.
Or you can go watch the Beverly Hills episode too.
I just watched it. It did not disappoint. This was a great episode. It made it even better than I knew the other side. So
what season and episode is it in Beverly Hills? Do you know?
No, it's definitely season 4.
Okay.
Because Joyce is only on for a little bit, but
okay. Season
her and
4.
Michael are the stars of the show. You should watch all of season 4 to get where this is coming.
Okay.
So now we go to Stassi's apartment. Katie and Stassi are drinking some wine. We're going to do some tarot cards. I have to ask. I want to ask. Do you believe in tarot cards, Meredith?
No, but I'll do it.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah. I don't believe in it, but man, do I want people to read my future.
I appreciate it more than like astrology things because I think astrology is just kind of annoying at some point when people are obsessed with it. Sorry,
I'm a Scorpio.
But it's like an experience. Like they're laying down the cards for you. Yeah. It's like, it seems fun.
As far as astrology, I know nothing about anything except that I'm a Scorpio. And when I say that, people are like, yeah, you are. So I think Scorpios are bitches. That's all I know. As far as tarot cards and like future readings, do I believe it? Not really, but I'll listen and totally take it in. And like play into it. Like if someone's like, "Oh, you have struggles coming," and then I like trip. Like, oh my god, my struggles. I also just FYI if I ever find a husband, which we don't know, we'll see. I'm only 25.
TBD.
But for my bachelorette party, I want to go to New Orleans and then get my future read, and I'm gonna ask. Is this marriage going to work?
No, you don't. You can't let on that you have a marriage, like you're an impending marriage. Let him do it completely blind.
Ooh, that's a better idea.
Yeah.
She's going to be like, you're going to be alone forever. I'm like, weird, I'm engaged.
You got to take the giant rock off your finger.
Oops, I guess this is gone. So, Kristen's on her way because Katie's going to read her tarot cards. It's just something fun that Katie likes to do. Which I get, like, that's fine. I would do tarot cards if I had
a fun little hobby.
So Katie and Stassi really quick talk about the anxiety that they have for this dinner party, which is like not misplaced.
Yes.
Just like super quick. So Kristen comes, let's read her tarot cards. It starts out with a sense of stagnant. That's all. That's as far as we got before Kristen's like, wait, let's talk about this.
She's like, oh my God, speaking of.
Okay. Stassi said that this is the Tom and Ariana issue in case you guys like didn't listen to the first half of this podcast. So Stassi said she talked to Scheana about Tom and Ariana, and Scheana said she doesn't know what happened 3 years ago in Vegas, but nothing's happening right now. And Stassi said that she never even said anything about Vegas. We like missed this whole conversation. This is now just hearsay.
Yes. I don't think we ever got this on camera because, well, Stassi mentioned that she was thinking back to that conversation. It was like, I was thinking back about the time she mentioned Vegas, but I never said anything about Vegas. So
homegirl, what happened in Vegas? Basically, there's two potential options. Either Jax is making this all up just to like fuck around and ruin people's lives, which we know he does, or there's some truth. So we're putting all of our eggs in Jax's basket. Kristen knows that she's never going to get the truth from Tom. So Stassi is going to try and help by being extra nice to Jax to get the whole story, which is going to start with seducing him in Cabo.
Which, good plan, to be honest.
Good for her, yeah. No,
I mean, hopefully it goes better than the Stassi trying to find out the truth about Jax and Kristen plan. Yes.
Brunch didn't work out so well, but here she can, I think instead of like catching him off guard, she's going to get him drunk and then seduce him a little. And while like before he kisses her, she's like, wait, what happened with Tom and Ariana?
In Vegas?
And then he'll tell her and then she'll be like, okay, goodbye.
Yep.
So yeah, now we go to Sir really quick. Jen is there. Jen still works at Sir. It's not just Jeremy. Jen's there. She's a mom. We don't know. Anyway,
little glimpses.
Ariana is at the bar getting ready. Tom and Jax come with some nice looking flowers. They made it through. They're going to put their issues aside for the sake of the dinner. And this dinner is so stressful for Jax. He's like not even ready. Ariana says technically she should be kind of pissed at Jax for spreading these rumors, but it's kind of hard to take him seriously because he's such a joke. Which
I love her attitude about this.
I get 100%. Okay, let's go back to Kristen's reading at Stassi's apartment. We learn that Kristen has some obstacles she's facing to get to where she needs to be. Mm-hmm. There's some contentment with a false heart. So that means she feels good, but she doesn't feel the way good feels. Okay. Behind Kristen is feasting and happiness. The joy she has been... What?
Whenever Katie reads it, and then she's like, that's good, like happiness. And they're like, behind you, though.
Behind you. And she's like, oh, wait. Yes. I love every time she flips a card, she's like, ooh. Everyone's like, just like, lie. Ooh. Just lie. No one knows. My God. So behind Kristen is the joy she's been feeling. It's slowly going away. Mm-hmm. This is when Katie flips the next card and just goes, oh, God.
And Stassi was like, did you just say, oh, God?
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Before Kristen is pain and tears, but there's a question of deception. Oh, my God. The Bravo couldn't have scripted this better. Who shuffled these tarot cards?
And there's pain ahead of her. Oh, no.
Man.
Loads of pain.
Kristen wants to get to a place where she feels content, but she has an obstacle. That's basically these cards. So what is this obstacle, Kristen? Maybe stop going through Tom's phone and believe him. Maybe Tom did hook up with Ariana. I don't know.
Or maybe just maybe end it all. But all we know is Stassi is tired of Kristen being in this relationship. Like, no matter what happens, they're not breaking up. So why does it matter? Like, why do we keep doing these exercises?
Yeah, like Kristen says, can Tom and I can we never be together again? And both Kristen and Katie were like, you can, but you should be fucking smart about it. Yeah. Like, if this rumor comes out and Kristen doesn't leave Tom, her friends are down with her ass. Like, you have no self-respect.
I'd be so annoyed at this point.
But then Kristen's like, oh, wait, Stassi says this. Sorry. Stassi says that Kristen could find Tom with his penis in another girl's vagina and would still say, we're under the same mobile plan, so I can't break up with him.
True.
Which I kind of get. Mobile plans, I'm never leaving my parents' mobile plan. So
that's why. So then you never get into the situation with a guy.
This is always
be anchored to family.
Always go under your parents. Damn it. The lying needs to stop. We don't know how there's still any kind of relationship after cheating. Kristen's sobbing. She's done. And now seems like the right time to go to work. So
yep, let's all head to Sir.
This can only get better.
A really important dinner at Sir. Let's all go there.
Let's go crying. So maybe the obstacle is this dinner party. I don't know. Ooh, tarot cards. Okay, so now we're at Sir. This dinner needs to go so smoothly. So Scheana's not working because Brandy will be there. And Kristen's not working because Kristen's a ticking time bomb. So we can't have her there. But Martin is here, who's one of Lisa's friends. Stassi comes over and Lisa's like, hey, I'm saying this in front of Martin so he knows if anything goes wrong, it's on you. So you got to keep Kristen out of here. Like for one step up. And Stassi's like, okay, I'll be on my best behavior. And Lisa's like, no, be on my best behavior.
Which, true.
So Peter then sees Kristen come in. And he tells her that because of this party, he's going to need Kristen to help in the restaurant. Probably because Kristen's been there for like 6 years. And Kristen sarcastically is like, I'm so in the mood to be helping tonight. And Peter literally has a face like, of, oh my God, crazy Kristen is here. What happened?
She's in a terrible mood. She's in a terrible mood. And he knows he's going to have to adult babysit this chick.
Yes. And he straight up tells her, like, this drama that you have, like, I'm pointing at you, no, not tonight. It's done.
Get it together.
Like, wash it. Goodbye.
Get your acting skills together.
Before she has to work, Kristen just like needs a second, and she goes to the back of Sir,
like next to dumpsters. Yeah, she doesn't go to the normal back of Sir. It's like down the way through the alley
behind the dumpster.
It's like
sits down next to it.
Sit down and cry here.
Picks out a cig, sobs.
Really high moment of her life is just sitting here and crying.
Hilarious.
Smoking cigs.
Back to the dinner party. Brandy is here. Mm-hmm. Ariana and Tom are behind the bar, and Ariana does say, like, people are talking about me at Sir. I need you and Scheana to kind of be my eyes and ears and like have my back. And Tom's like, I can't do that. Do you know my girlfriend?
Yeah,
this is a good move. This is a good move on Tom.
I like Tom's. I like the honesty he's bringing because he's like, I can't stick up for you or that's going to make it worse, I think is his point of view.
Yeah. Jax walks back there while they're having this discussion, and he's like, whoa, guys, this sexual tension is insane. And
they're like, too much flirting. And she was like, yeah,
okay. We're literally talking about how your rumor is ruining our lives. Yeah, Ariana does say, though, it's hard to believe that Tom and Ariana can just be friends because it's two attractive people who are friends who get along really well. But she's not going to hold back in a friendship because one of them's in a relationship. Sorry, not sorry.
I agree.
Which I get.
She's not going out of her way by any means to like make Kristen jealous. She's just literally living her life and calling her friend Tom for 13 minutes.
She got a call first, and she called him back and was like, hi, do we need ice? That's the exact conversation.
Stop saying, do we need ice?
We need ice. Okay, Yolanda's here for the dinner party. Muhammad, his fiance Shiva or something, whatever. Mm-hmm. Shiva's not
loads of people, good group. Got that Real Housewives of Beverly Hills crew. Yeah. Yeah,
like separate. Tom goes to have I don't know why. Okay, so everyone here working this dinner party seems like they can come and go as they please, which confuses me.
But I guess that's what happens when you have 3 fucking bartenders.
I don't know.
Have them leave and go peruse the drama.
Because Tom goes to have a quick strawberrini with Scheana, and Sheena's so annoyed because she can't work this party because of that bitch Brandy. Do you get paid more for working this party, do you think?
Doubt it. No, this is what bothers me. Sheena's like, I don't even want to work it. And she's like, but can't Brandy just like get over it so I can work? And I'm like, honey, you are so desperate to be, I'm about to quote Hamilton, in the room where it happens. You're so fucking desperate. It's leeching off you. I hate people who are like, I didn't even want to go anyways, as they talk about how they weren't invited somewhere. Like, you clearly care. Suck it up and just either stop talking about it.
You might as well just say, like, I wish I got an invite and I'm sad about it.
Let's
you at
be
least
honest
seem like
with
a
our
person.
Feelings. If you're just going to complain about it, you obviously care about it. So
enjoy that strawberry, Scheana. It'll be your last. I'm just
you know what, Scheana? Let's be honest. You're winning out because the way this dinner party went down, your hearing is still with you.
So, okay. at the dinner party, Jax is behind the bar. Brandy's kind of flirting with him. We all know Brandy's single, ready to mingle because Scheana slept with her husband, so they're not together anymore.
Brandy flirts with everyone and everything, and I really do enjoy it. It's great TV.
Brandy, like, Jax is wearing these fake glasses, and she takes them, and she's like, I have fake glasses for sex. And Jax in his interview is like, did Brandy just hit on me?
Jax is like, my pants just got tight.
So now we go back to the restaurant. Peter's walking around Sir because Kristen is missing. He walks to the back of Sir, and he's like, not to be super Midwestern, but his face literally went, oh, here's Kristen just crying in the back of Sir.
He's like, oh, no.
Oh. So Peter actually is really nice. He, like, goes over to Kristen, gives her a hug. She's, like, really smoking this cig hard, and she's sobbing. She's sick of these rumors. Oh, my God, I just can't work. Look at me. And Peter's like,
but
okay,
I need
if you can't
to come into the restaurant. She's like, I need you to work. No. And she's like, I can't. Do you see me? I'm just.
I love that the minute she's like, no, I can't work. Look at me. He, like, stands up. He's like, okay, hope you're okay, but I have to go do a job. So I'm just going to leave you here.
Gather yourself together. I'll meet you inside, but I'll see what I can do.
Enjoy your dumpster cig. I'm going to go work. Goodbye.
Meet me in there. I'll see what I can do, but, like, you're gonna have to come back.
Now we go back to the dinner party. And Peter comes in because he's like, hey, Lisa, I just want to give you, like, a heads up. Kristen is, like, such a mess. And Lisa's basically like, I don't give a fuck, okay? Kristen's not allowed to do something crazy here tonight. So if she needs to go home, send her home. If she can handle it, have her handle it. I don't care. No Kristen.
Yeah, I love that. She's like, she is not allowed to enter this zone. And he's like, I got it. And she's like, do you have it, though? Like, can you handle this? It's like,
Peter,
we're not trying to sneak a bomb somewhere. It's Kristen not being allowed in the garden, but somehow that actually is a feat.
But also, poor Peter probably has, like, 7 other employees to watch and a restaurant that we have to make sure Kristen's fine.
Yeah, to make sure Kristen doesn't walk through a doorway. What a terrible night.
And Stassi. So it's Stassi and Peter are in charge of making sure the night goes smooth. What can go wrong? So let's talk about it. Joyce is here for dinner with her husband, the Austrian Michael. Mm-hmm. And we sit down for dinner. We do a quick cheers. Yay, it's so fun. Jax makes a delicious drink. Hey, Ken, you hear that? Let's take orders. I wrote down their orders because I think it's so funny. Because my ass is always just like chicken fingers, like the easiest.
Well, it's usually like, shoot, I don't know what to get on here. Yeah, like what do you recommend? Like that's the conversation. Do you like this or this more?
Are you a difficult orderer?
I take a long time to decide because everything looks good, but
when you order something,
do
you change it.
No.
Okay, I normally don't either. I'd rather pick something off than like
the only thing there's like very few things I can't do, but then I just wouldn't order it. Like I don't like sauerkraut, so I wouldn't order like a brat with sauerkraut.
The only thing I will do sometimes is I'm lactose intolerant, so I will be like, I just have it without the cheese, just like super simple. But that's it. But Yolanda,
and that's usually like added on top or something.
Like, yeah, it's fine. Like I just if you give the cheese, it's fine. I'll just get sick. I'm like that orderer. But Yolanda will have the beet salad, but instead of the blue cheese, she'll have the goat cheese.
Which Michael orders for her.
Yeah, Michael and Yolanda are not friends, just FYI.
Like, can she just order her own cheese on her salad?
Well, it was funny because Yolanda's like, I'll have the, and Michael's like, she'll have the beet salad.
She doesn't want blue cheese. The goat cheese is what she'll prefer.
And then Yolanda's like yes.
Yeah, I was like, what are you, her assistant?
Michael is not Yolanda's husband. Let's clear that up.
No, yeah, he's not.
Shiva will do the warm chicken salad, which is not on the menu.
No, which Lisa repeats like 4 times that it's not on the menu, but we're doing it.
Okay. Brandy will have the veal. No mozzarella, just tomato and Parmesan and arugula with no sauce. Mm-hmm. But also, she didn't say it like that. It was like, I'll have the veal, no mozzarella. I just want the tomatoes and the Parmesan. And Stassi's like, okay, and the sauce. And she's like, no sauce. I don't want sauce.
She was like, it's a tomato sauce. Do you want the sauce? And she's like, no sauces. No sauces.
So everyone acts like it's their own personal chef. We love to see it. Rich people just don't even know.
I mean, who knew you could customize your order and just, I kind of want to do this once. But I feel too bad.
I would feel bad for the server.
And order something that's not on the menu. I could never imagine doing that.
I feel bad when my mom is like asking questions. I'm like, Mom, if you got to ask a question about it, just fucking don't order it.
I know. I'm like, seriously.
Get the ham sandwich and call it a day. Yep. But Stassi's ready to kill some rich bitches and steal her some handbags. Hell yeah. These ladies' closets, they won't even miss these handbags. So we're back at the restaurant for a little bit. Everything seems fine. Kristen's back. She's doing her job. Peter's thankful.
Yep, she got it together.
It's great. Back at the dinner party, we need the air conditioning turned up. Jax's shirt is buttoned a little too naked for Yolanda.
We can't button that baby up. There are no more buttons.
Brandy then starts coming at Joyce. She says,
dude, this was hot and quick and woof is all I'm going to say.
Brandy tells Joyce that they have a mutual friend and that this mutual friend does not speak highly of her.
No,
and
she
Joyce
first starts off with, we have friends, right? No, we don't. We have
one
friend. We have one friend. We have two friends, mutual friends.
And they don't speak highly of you.
This is the same way that like 15 versus 13-minute conversation went with Kristen and
13 minutes.
Like, yeah. Let's just get nitty-gritty here.
Shit goes down. I'm telling you, you should watch this Bravo episode because you see the full thing. It really cut. This one really cut it. And then we have the Austrian, my favorite quote. The only person who has proved so far they are stupid is you. And Stassi does it, which I love. And everyone's so confused.
You'd think it would die down a little bit, but just like everybody's yelling at each other.
Jax says that Brandy's a racist because she told Joyce that she's like a black person and can't swim. We're just getting pieces. We don't know what is happening.
No clue. Everybody's so awkward.
Everyone's watching.
Stassi and Katie are just standing there awkwardly, and then Lisa yells at them to just like go get food. Stop standing there. Like what are we doing?
They describe it as drunk people from all over the world yelling at each other. They're vicious. They're vicious. Everyone's taking notes for the fucking future. Yeah. Brandy tells the Austrian.
All the store employees are like, "Oh, I'm taking notes for when we go to Cabo."
Oh man, Brandy tells the Austrian to go back to wherever he's from, and he's like, "I don't want to be on this planet with you, stupid." And it's just. There's a lot. Tom and Ariana are just like in the bar. They like, if they could go behind.
Everybody is like jaws on the floor, eyes wide open, can't move.
And they don't know if these people are mad because their faces are so full of Botox. They like don't know the emotions happening. And Stassi says, "This is why I date poor people. Rich people annoy me."
Oh, God.
Okay, so then the backup sir. For some reason, Scheana's not working, even though Peter's short-staffed. Why do we have Kristen here?
Get off her back.
Ugh. Jax comes back, and he tells Scheana that you got the German husband yelling at the tall one. The tall one's yelling at the Puerto Rican girl. Yolanda, I don't know what race she's from. It's like a drunk United Nations. Jax is the most confused out of everyone, which cracks me up.
We got some good sideline reporting from Jax.
Back at the dinner party, the food comes out, but that doesn't mean the arguing stops because these people don't eat. They don't eat. They just enjoy looking at food and keep yelling. They got the only thing that went right tonight is that all the orders are correct.
10 out of 10.
Thank God.
Ken wants them to stop screaming at each other and just eat, but his little let's just eat goes unnoticed.
Meanwhile, someone's racist, someone's Cuban, someone's black. You can hear it from the kitchen, all this arguing.
It is so loud.
Tom's laughing because Brandy must have lost all this fighting made Brandy lose her appetite because she put in the most difficult order and now she's just nibbling on a French fry. Oh my God, just take down the fucking French fry, Brandy.
So disrespectful. So disrespectful.
So inappropriate.
So inappropriate.
Well, okay, if I'm angry and a plate of French fries is in front of me, I'm going to
angry chew.
I'm going to eat all the French fries.
And I love French fries. Now I really want French fries.
So now we're back Inser, and Kristen hears the arguing. She's like talking to Peter at the back bar, and she's like, what is happening? And Peter's like, I don't know. It's like no one's business. We shouldn't go back there. And Jax joins them, and he's like, Brandy and LaToya Jackson are back there. And Peter and Kristen are both like, LaToya Jackson's back there? And he's like,
well, I don't know who she is, but like she looks just like her.
It's someone that looks like LaToya Jackson. And because Jax is thinking, what's LaToya Jackson doing yelling at Brandy for being racist? And just Jax is so racist in this moment because it is not LaToya Jackson. This is Joy.
No, does not even look like her.
Oh my God. Jax then lets it slip that Tom and Ariana are watching the whole thing. And Kristen's face just
Kristen's
kind of
like, what?
She does that crazy thing where you hear, like girls do it when just you hear one thing. And Peter's face is literally like,
Peter's
you
like,
you know how girls have this magic power that when they're like trying to communicate and not say anything, they'll like make those eyes. They're like, oh my God, stop talking.
They're like, really?
Kristen had the really eyes and Peter had the stop talking eyes.
You idiot. Yeah. So Kristen like walks off and Jax is like, what's happening? Go. Yeah.
And Peter
like, what's happening?
He's like, I didn't tell her.
He's like, Jax tell her like, what?
I'm a victim. I didn't know.
I didn't tell her. What are you talking about? I didn't tell Kristen that Ariana was there. I'm trying to get her to work right now.
I was talking to the Jerpin guy and LaToya Jackson. I don't know anything. The worst. So
Kristen's little fast-paced walk over to Stassi and Katie to be like, excuse me, Ariana's working in there, and they confirm that yes, like, Ariana's
yes,
working,
but their face is like, yes,
because I'm not sure that they heard the play, like, or like they didn't know that Peter didn't tell her. I doubt, but they weren't going to mention Ariana's name.
Kristen had crazy eyes. This was crazy eyes.
But they never mentioned it to her earlier. It's like you don't mention, no matter what the scenario is, you don't mention Ariana's name to Kristen.
Yeah, and
that's probably how they were operating.
Oh, she's about to storm into this dinner party, and Kristen and Katie and Stassi literally throw their bodies in front of Kristen. They're like, no.
Don't go in there.
Want to go in there?
Lisa's dinner party.
We'll get Tom out here, but you cannot go back there.
Which bravo,
like, fine.
They crushed it because she was at the door, hand on the door, ready.
And they were like, no. And Stassi, pulls Tom out, and Tom, because he's not doing anything because everyone's arguing, he like walks out, looks at Kristen, hey baby. Kristen's like, don't hey baby me. Get outside. Move your ass.
The door's still open, so of course you can kind of hear him. It's like, let's go. Move that ass.
I know, and you see Lisa kind of turn, and Ariana's probably just like, sorry. So we go to the back of Sir. What a mess. Tom told Kristen that it was just Tom and Jax bartending, and now she finds out that it's Tom, Jax, and Ariana, and she's already had a rough fucking day, so she doesn't need this news. Tom says today hasn't been easy for him either, and Kristen says she doesn't care, and they start fighting.
Tom's like, I know you don't care. They're all just like, we're getting another yelling match outside.
And I love Kristen is like, you either made out, hooked up with, or fucked Ariana 2.5 years ago in Vegas. And Tom's like, what?
Tom's like, Vegas?
Why are those my
options? What are you talking about?
Maybe I didn't. That's an option.
He's like, what is happening? We're screaming at me because I'm working with Ariana, but then we're also talking about me cheating on you.
Yeah.
And Kristen says like she knows that he cheated on her, and she can't trust him.
I love Tom is literally like, sorry, but that didn't happen. And Kristen goes, you're screwed and you're never going to admit it. And Tom's literally like, I'm screwed.
What is happening?
So Kristen tells Tom that Scheana said to Stassi that it happened.
No, yes. But she does say like some of the comment that like,
yeah.
Well, I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened in Vegas. So like, something must have happened.
And then
sorry,
she of course
Scheana
is like,
said that.
She's like, just leave, Tom. And what does he do? The good thing, he starts to leave, but then sees Scheana and pulls her into the argument, which is valid because if somebody's name gets brought up in an argument, they get to come into the conversation.
Hey, Scheana, you said this. So Scheana joins, and this is bad because Kristen's convinced this happened. So even Scheana saying something, it can only go wrong.
It's not that help, yeah.
But Scheana's basically like, what did I say? Kristen says to Scheana, or says Scheana told Stassi, whatever happened 3 years ago in Vegas, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
And Scheana clarifies that she said, if something happened 3 years ago in Vegas, she doesn't know for sure. But Scheana turns to Tom and says, did something happen? And Tom says no. And Sheena's like, okay then.
There you go. There's your answer. Yeah.
And Kristen's like, oh my God, the lies. The lying never stops.
Which, I mean, when somebody is off the rails like Kristen is, it's better just to walk away.
And Tom's just like, can you believe me? I'm your boyfriend. And Scheana smartly leaves. Which beautiful. She's like, my work here is done. Goodbye. We're back at the dinner party. Lisa asks Stassi how Kristen's doing. And Stassi says she's fine. She's outside talking to Tom and Scheana. Your dinner party's okay, girl. Don't even worry. And Lisa says it's like kindergarten. So Lisa goes to the back of Sir to tell Kristen to fucking cut it out because she needs her bartender back.
Yes.
We got to get everyone really drunk because we're all racists in this.
We're screaming out here so you can't be screaming out. We're screaming in here so you can't be screaming out here, basically. Kristen, only one disaster at a time.
So now Kristen really bears her soul to Lisa. She doesn't want Ariana and Tom working together. And Lisa's like, they've been working together for 2.5 years. And Kristen's like, and other stuff. Barf.
But also Lisa reminds her, like, I can't run my restaurant around how these rumors are going or what you want. And Kristen's like, I understand, but like I can't every be time here. We work together, it just like reminds me of the rumors and I can't do this.
And Lisa says, I think Lisa's a big voice of reason. Kristen doesn't know if anything happened. She's freaking out over nothing. Like legitimately. Kristen says Tom will never admit it. And Lisa says, you need to calmly sit everyone down and talk about it. Because the most important relationship you have right now is with Tom. So stop this.
Stop all this. This isn't working. Sit each of them down, talk to them individually, and move forward. And stop doing this.
I will say, so Lisa, we all know Lisa hates Kristen. She just does. But I think she really sees that Kristen's super hurt. Like,
it's sad. I think
heartbroken.
Lisa has empathy for all of her employees, and this is a big moment where Lisa can see Kristen's at a crossroads and is not ready to move forward.
And I think Lisa tries to make really good points. Like, if Ariana and Tom really had feelings for each other, why would Tom still be dating you? He would have he can easily date Ariana.
That's true, because and here's the thing, even if, let's say, they did make out and but if the feelings were there and he wanted to be with Ariana, Lisa's right, he would. So even if something happened, he's clearly wants to be in this relationship with you. So let's move on.
But also, I'm going to make a good point that Tom and Kristen.
Good point over here.
Tom and Kristen are on the same mobile plan, so that's probably the reason.
Yikes.
Okay, so back at the dinner party, there's still madness happening. Ariana is telling Scheana all about it. She's like, you won't believe what the fuck's happening. And
it's crazy how they all get like 5 minutes away from the party, and it's kind of like they're prisoners. They're like, you'll never believe what's happening in this room.
And Sheena's like, you'll never believe what's happening in the back of Sir, girl. Like, you're missing out.
You think you have gossip? I've got something better. I already know about your crazy dinner party.
Yeah. And Scheana tells her, and Ariana's basically like, if something happened, I would tell Scheana. Like, she's my best fucking friend.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. So they're like laughing. Like, literally, Kristen's in turmoil, and these two are like,
what the fuck? Yeah.
Kristen sucks. And if Kristen has an issue with Tom, it's not Ariana's fault, basically. Which I love Ariana's. She's right. She's just chilling.
I agree.
Ariana's not in a relationship with Kristen.
It has nothing truly to do with her. Like, she's not causing the drama. She's just living her life. And if Kristen has problems, I mean, that's on Kristen.
And then Ariana does the baddest bitch move. She goes to the back of Sir to put an end to this shit.
Let's discuss.
She goes out there. It's like Katie, Stassi, and Kristen are.
Here's the thing. I think the inside dinner party's over now.
Oh, I think it ended pretty fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's just Tom and Jax just getting everyone drunk. I don't know.
Well, it's weird because like 90% of the workers for this dinner party are sitting out in this fight.
Well, if dinner's over, you just need the bartenders.
That's
and
true. And
Ariana's like, Ariana had to stay through this whole thing. She got let off. I don't know.
Okay.
She went to go get ice.
Just drinks now. She went to get ice. Finally, she gets the ice.
So she called Tom. They need ice. So Kristen, she's so rude. She's like, seriously, why are you even out there? And Ariana says, the best way to settle this is to come out here and we're all going to settle this. And Kristen's like, it's just between me and you. And Ariana's like, okay, cool. Okay. We're going to.
She's like,
this is
don't
great.
Look at me, Scheana.
But Kristen has 2 friends for backup. So Scheana's allowed to sit out here, I think.
Also, they were walking out to leave. Like, this is a normal traffic area.
So Kristen says she thinks something happened between Ariana and Tom. And Ariana says it didn't. So where are we going to go from here? Stassi says that if someone accused her of doing something like this, she would go to that person and apologize because of the things they're going through. I was like, I wouldn't.
Bitch, no.
I wouldn't.
If you're believing a rumor that I've denied 8,000 times, I can't help you anymore. This is your problem.
Also, Stassi's bullshitting. You really expect me to believe Stassi, of all people, if she gets caught in a cheating rumor with someone? Like, if Scheana were to accuse her, you think Stassi's going to be like, Scheana, I'm so sorry.
No.
This is happening to you.
Stassi and Katie have told her not to believe this. So, come on.
And Scheana straight up comes with some knowledge. She's like, why would you apologize for something you didn't do? Yes. Why would Ariana try and beg for Kristen's forgiveness?
Scheana.
Shut the fuck up, Scheana. And stop telling me to shut the fuck up, Kristen. I'm telling you to shut the fuck up, Scheana. You shut the fuck up, Kristen.
You shut the fuck up.
Ariana's currently trying to get a point across.
Ariana's like, listen, can I just get through this so I can go home?
Shut the fuck up, Scheana. And Scheana just laughs. She's
like, I'm going to go wait for you over there.
This is stupid. So Ariana says, she's like, let me tell you what happened 3 years ago in Vegas. Ooh. We played poker at the Golden Nugget, and that was it. That was it. And Kristen says, when Tom got home, he deleted all texts and conversations. And Ariana's like, whatever Tom did after Vegas is not on me. That's not me.
We played some poker.
We played poker. I went back to my room, got some ice, and made myself a drink.
Got my ice that we had texted about. So you could have seen those text messages if he hadn't deleted them.
With my poker earnings, I bought a movie, and I watched it in my bedroom.
I got my ice free from the ice machine, and here we are.
Okay, yeah. Kristen's, so yeah. Whatever. Scheana is basically like, didn't Katie just say that you and Jax hooked up, Kristen? Like, why aren't we talking about that rumor? Which
and here's what we do.
Fighting words.
This is gasoline onto Kristen's little flame. It's like, whoosh.
My face when Scheana said that, I was like, oh my God. She just like, it was full on. Everyone's attacking Ariana.
Not the time though. Like, come on.
Didn't Jax also say you fucked?
So
cheated with him?
Rumors. Didn't Katie spread a rumor about you and Jax?
I'm not talking to you, Scheana. Back the fuck up. I'm talking to Ariana. And so calmly.
This was the worst because Ariana and Kristen then talk. And then Scheana and Katie are like fighting.
Oh my God. Scheana is so calm. Like, she's sassy calm. She's like, I'm fine. Thank you. I'll stay seated. I'm not going anywhere. Because Katie's then like,
get your nose out of it.
You're so great, Scheana. I'm just getting involved. And then Sheena's like, congrats, Katie. You have a drinking problem. And Katie's like, I love when Katie's like, keep your nose out of other people's business. And Scheana goes, my nose is fine right here. Thank you.
She had some good comebacks. A little too much sass and like the hand motions not there.
My nose is fine right here.
My nose is fine right here. So
my face during all this was like the pettiness level just kept going. Like, you're so
I'm fine, but
you have a drinking problem. Keep your nose out. My nose is fine.
Meanwhile, I think Ariana and Kristen are trying to settle something and doing a lot better at keeping it mature. I was actually very proud of them.
Ariana really tried. She said There's nothing she's doing that's fucking up Kristen's relationship.
Yes.
Kristen keeps getting brought up, and Kristen's like, it makes me question it. And Ariana rolls her eyes and basically says, like, again, I don't know what else you want me to do.
Yeah. Kristen basically says every time somebody says something, she feels like she has to explore it. And that it's just a lot because she's already been cheated on 3 times. And Ariana's like, I think that's your problem. That I'm not the problem.
So funny.
That number 3 is your problem.
Ariana with the sass, but she's so serious. Like, Kristen's like, I've been cheated on 3 times. And Ariana just straight up is like, maybe that's your problem. Bye. And she leaves.
It's true.
Like, just 3 times, though? How come we only know about 1? What else happened?
I know. I was curious because it's not like, I mean, Kristen wasn't in a tail-spinning moment like this season 1. And I don't think these all happened this season, obviously. Mm-hmm. So we know when 1 happened. But the others had to be like maybe early on in their relationship. Because they've been together for 5 years.
Even if it was Tom and Ariana, right? Let's say that was like a... No, wait, because it was 3 other
3
times.
She knows. Yes.
Oh, my God. They should break up. I'm done with this relationship, and I'm watching it for an hour a week.
We're talking about a Vegas trip that happened 3 years ago.
At the Golden Nugget. All that happened was poker.
We literally played poker. Back the fuck off.
Everyone keep their noses where it belongs, Kristen. My nose is fine right here.
Mine's right here, and it's doing well.
My nose is good as gold. Thank you.
This little nugget, good as gold.
Good as gold. Ew.
This golden nugget.
Okay. Well, next time on Vanderpump Rules, we're going to Cabo, baby. There's skinny dipping and boats and surfing and bikinis and swimming. Shay and Scheana are here, but they're really being left out of the group. Tom Schwartz dumps a drink on Katie's head.
Oh, yikes.
Stassi and Kristen yell at Katie at dinner. The cops are called.
Holy
It's
fuck.
Amazing. It's amazing.
I can't wait. I love Bravo trips.
Absolutely amazing. I cannot wait.
It's my
this was
fucking
hilarious.
Birthday.
Stassi's birthday is the best. What did you do last? Is this season 2?
Vegas.
That's right.
Come on, the chunky sweater.
3.
Come on.
Oh my God. Frank, what's up? So, okay. What do we have to do now? Accepted and blocked. Let me write. I already have mine. Mine are so obvious I can't even hide it.
Which one do you want to do first?
Either one. All right. I got them all.
Let's do blocked.
Kristen.
Just
the worst.
I mean, there's just so many. There are many levels to it. Even the fact that she had to be not told, like Peter didn't want to tell her that Ariana was even working in that room. Like, if people have to start hiding things from you so you don't go postal, there's problems. The dumpster moment with the cigs.
This girl is dirty. This girl, like, some people are just, like, gross. And that's Kristen. Like, what did Christina Kelly say? She smells like stale beer and cigarettes.
Stale coffee and cigarettes.
Stale coffee.
Yuck.
Oh, I hate it. Yeah, she's like storming. Even her friends are like, you gotta calm down. Shut the fuck up, Scheana. This girl is in so much turmoil. Her tarot cards.
She was a ticking time bomb. Just the pressure kept rising throughout the entire episode, and she just went boom.
Like, the fact that Katie couldn't even lie about the tarot cards. That's how upsetting this girl's life is.
Oh God.
The Austrian German husband had a better night than Kristen did. That's how sad this was.
Oh no.
I'm just sick of it. Here's my thing. If someone cheats on you and you decide to stay with them, fine. But you have to shut the fuck up about it. You can't keep bringing it up. It's your decision at that point. Falls in your court.
Especially because this rumor has been talked about 90% of this season thus far. Like,
we don't even know if it's true.
We have no idea if it's true. We keep screaming about it at work. Like, Kristen has already asked Ariana if this rumor is true. And she has said repeatedly, no, no, no.
And Kristen's still like, I don't know if I speak English.
She's
I don't believe you.
These screenshot texts, this 13-minute call.
13 fucking minutes?
Got you. And Tom's like, got me what?
The saddest part was the video. And Tom Sandoval was like, I was just watching this cool ass video. And Kristen's like,
I know.
Not to spoil your fucking break, but 13 minutes? Tom's like, my video wasn't 13 minutes. Now I'm confused.
What are we talking about?
It was just, I'm sorry for you, Tom Sandoval. This is a lot. I mean, you shouldn't have cheated, but this girl should have dumped you then.
Yeah. How has Sandoval not dumped her now? How do we feel bad for Sandoval and he's the one who cheated?
God, why? Why doesn't he, at this point, he should just be like, this is too much, we're done.
This isn't working.
Does he think Kristen's gonna murder her? Or murder him? What's happening?
I don't know.
Who's moving out of the apartment? They're on the same mobile plan.
Who gets to stay on the mobile plan?
What do we do about, the couches, the mail? Who keeps all this stuff? Kristen didn't even buy a new mattress because Tom fucked that
Tom's
twin.
Mattress, Tom's couch, yeah.
Cassie the twin. So
yep.
I guess Tom keeps the mattress.
Yum.
I don't know. Love it.
Who would you like to accept?
Oh man, you know what? There are a lot of good players, but
there were some good players. I agree. I had two.
I think I'm gonna accept my girl Ariana Maddox because this
I agree thoroughly.
Held it so down. She's not letting Jax get to her because he's a joke. She's not letting Kristen get to her because she's a mess. She got to work this dinner party because she's part of the A-team. She's hanging out with Tom Sandoval, her best friend, and she's not going to hold back in this friendship just because, Kristen's crazy.
She's not. I like that she doesn't minimize herself just because other people are upset. If she was doing something wrong, she would apologize for it, but she's doing nothing wrong.
Basically, sorry Tom cheated on you. Maybe that's your problem. Also, she's got Scheana fucking fighting battles for her because Ariana's in so much right that she doesn't need to tell people to fight her battles for her. She doesn't even need Scheana there, but Scheana still feels obligated to stick up for her best friend. That's how good a friend Scheana is to Ariana because she fucking deserves it. Hell yeah, Ariana. You better school the hell out of Kristen.
Got him.
That golden nugget meant nothing.
Just a little gambling and some ice.
You go get the ice. You talk for 13 minutes. Fuck everyone. Fuck the haters.
You talk 13 minutes about some ice. Do it.
Oh, yeah.
Well.
Okay. Who are you accepting?
I'm just the exact same thing.
Oh. You just agree.
I just let you go on your rant.
Oh, man. I love her. She's so cute. Also, I think it helped this time, gay pride. She got attacked by Kristen. And this time she was the one that approached Kristen and then left when it became too much. So she never even had to deal with it,
Yes, because last time she was, trapped by doing her job. Bar. Yeah.
This time she was sorry, you suck. Goodbye.
Sorry, I think genuinely is sad for her. I'm sorry you're having problems, but I'm not the cause of them.
Not my fault.
I can't do anything other than tell you I did nothing.
Yeah. You can believe it or not. I don't care. Bye.
Yep. And I'm going home now. Bye.
I love Ariana energy.
I think she's finally at the point with this season that she's always obviously been a very confident person, but she's getting the screen time. She's taking charge. She's her truest self right now.
Do you I almost want someone to get in a fight with me to the point that I'm just Ariana energy. And I'm like, you can freak out.
I do this shit all the time.
No one fights with me. Who fights with you?
Oh this is my entire family's vibe.
Oh, man.
We don't fighting. This is what I do enjoy though. We all are very honest about how we're feeling. We are people who will yell it out and then you go to bed and then the next morning we all just move on.
I just want to you can do whatever the fuck you want, but I'm not your problem. Goodbye. That's what I want. That's my energy. I want to give off.
You got to come to a fight prepared. I always talk about this. You got to come to a fight prepared. So know your materials, know your responses.
They said that. Kristen, what are you going to do? And she was literally I don't know. And it's no. You not only have to go in with plan A, but you need plan B and plan C.
Yes.
what could happen.
Yeah.
Oh, Kristen, you newbie. I think the problem is, like, when Kristen gets mad, she's not logical.
Yes.
You always have to be strategic if you want to
Kristen
win.
has plan A, and it's only plan A. She can't get outside of what she thinks.
And even then, she doesn't, like, articulate plan A enough.
No.
She just, like, starts screaming, and you're like, what? What's happening?
She's just like,
Shut
I
the
was
fuck up,
cheated
Scheana.
on. Instead of being like, listen, Ariana, it's hard for me to believe you because of these texts I've seen and 13-minute phone calls with my boyfriend and hanging out with him. It's hard for me to believe that you just have a friendship.
When we talked about the text messages for Coachella, she never really brought it up. She was just like, these are the text messages and I'm freaking out. She was like, why? You explain.
Yes.
Damn. Well, sorry about it, Kristen. Okay, so we'll be back next time. I'm very excited for Cabo. I love it. Be sure to rate, subscribe, review. Give us that 5 stars. We love 5 stars.
You need to do it. You need to do it. We just need a few. Let Alicia hit her goal.
Join our Facebook group, same name as the podcast. Follow our Instagram at Vanderpasta. Join our Patreon, patreon.com/Vanderpasta. My little golden nuggets. We'll see you later.
Well, for those golden nuggets, we will see you at the post show. Bye.